One of the visits I've had this week was to an Israeli religious school in Jerusalem to visit the Abraham Fund's initiative project of teaching spoken Arabic to kids there. The spoken Arabic that I saw, having spent an hour in this classroom, was amazing. The kids were singing, the kids were answering questions in Arabic.
والكلمات اللي بنعرفها شو كلمات
صباح الخير اسمي لاني
رح نسمع هلا من المسجله
حسين.
I think that the reality for the citizens of Israel, being that they are Jewish or Arabs, I don't think it's the issue. I think that the issue for them is how can they communicate with each other? How can they engage? If they can communicate, as I saw the kids that the Abraham Fund is teaching and training, if they can communicate, I believe that they will find out quickly enough that there's more things that bring them together, more things in common than things that divide the two people. And I think that that's where the language becomes very significant.
It's a good idea for us to know how to speak Arabic, so we can be like friends with them. I want to be friends with them because I want peace.
There's a lot of people that are Arabic, and if you want to tell them something, you need to know Arabic.
The teacher is a very good teacher, and I think it's good that she's here, and we are studying very well.
We found out that in the field, the principals, the teachers, the students, and parents are very much willing to put the efforts and do want to study spoken Arabic.
It was amazing. One of the kids sitting next to me was an American kid, and he of course was trying to speak with me about the Steelers winning in the Super Bowl in spoken Arabic, and to be honest, this was too much for me, more than I can do. The visit to the Mevaseret absorption center near Jerusalem was a very special visit. Very hard to explain, but whenever I engage in anything that has to do with the Bernstein Family Foundation, I think that Marci-Lynn is right next to me, and looking at what her family is doing and what all of us are doing, and she was there with me at Mevaseret. And when I visited this time Mevaseret, I thought about the importance of the project that the Marci-Lynn Bernstein Charitable Foundation is doing there, and that is the project of putting together a Jewish community center. Visiting the kindergarten was a unique experience. You come into a group of about 30 kids in the kindergarten of Mevaseret, and you see them trying to figure out some of the Israeli culture through Israeli songs and Israeli dances, but while still experiencing Ethiopian songs and Ethiopian dances. And I thought about the team of kindergarten teachers who work there and the challenge that they have to try and combine what these kids see when they go home to their parents, seeing the Ethiopian culture, and on the other hand, the future that lies for them, ahead of them, is really the future of the Israeli culture, and trying to combine all of that. Project that we started planning about a year ago and is now going into the implementation. The building will be reconstructed, renovated, and a lot of equipment put into it so that the Ethiopian immigrants would have a place and programs that they can call recreation, so that they would have workshops, so that they can sing there and dance there and study computers if they want to, so that they can have a yoga classes and some gym classes for women. All of these things will be part of the Marci-Lynn Community Center inside Mevaseret Absorption Center. The Mevaseret Absorption Center that I visited last week and the Mevaseret Absorption Center in a year from now will be totally different places, because the number of immigrants from Ethiopia will double. Instead of the 300 that are currently coming from Ethiopia to Israel every month, there's going to be 600 every month and more. That will impact the way Mevaseret Absorption Center functions, but that will also mean a greater need for the Marci-Lynn Community Center at the Mevaseret, and that's why the timing is great and the need is obvious. One of the amazing things about the Marci-Lynn Bernstein Doubles project in collaboration with the tennis centers of Israel is that this project will be one of the unique opportunities for Israeli Arab kids and Israeli Jewish kids to do things together. It will bring them together under the purpose of winning together. The great idea of the doubles project is that you will have doubles, mixed doubles. You will have Jewish Israeli kid playing on the same side of the net with an Arab Israeli boy, and the two of them need to win against another double, also mixed. So the families, these kids, will all learn to share things together for the purpose of competing, for the purpose of developing, for the purpose of being better tennis players.
The Israel Tennis Center does really important work, I think, to foster cross-cultural relationships and understanding between children from different backgrounds. We do this generally through coexistence programs. We don't really believe in separate but equal. At this point in time, the expertise and the know-how of the coaches is in the Jewish sector. So our idea is to bring together children from the Arab, the Bedouin, the Druze sector, together with the Israeli Jewish children, at this point in time to use the Jewish coaches, but to train also coaches from the other sectors, so that they become role models and Pied Pipers who can attract the children from the different sectors.
I'm an Arab. I live in Jaffa. I'm a Christian Arab, and now I'm in 12th grade. I've become a tennis coach. This project, Coexistence Through Tennis, bringing Arabs and Jews to play together, is a great idea, and I really hope that it will bring to success in the Israel coexistence. And through tennis, when children, Arabs and Jews, play together, they will learn to talk with one another and share things and overcome obstacles and know how to live with each other. And that's a really, really good way to start this project. And from us, little people, little children in age of 4, 5, whatever age, from them it will start, and not from the big ones above.
I came from Ethiopia in 1991 in Operation Shlomo. I coach at the tennis center in Jaffa. This is the best thing that we can do to the children, and maybe in the future it's something that can help them build a better life.
The idea of the doubles project is to bring the families into this process, to have tournaments all over the country where these kids come together, their families come together to cheer and make sure that their kids win, and all of it in the spirit of one of the most beautiful sports in the world, the beautiful tennis sport, which brings people doing things together.